The Real McCoys, starring Walter Brennan, created by Irving Pincus.
Want you to meet the family known as the Real McCoys. That's Grandpappy Amos, the head of the clan. He roars like a lion, but he's gentle as a lamb. And now here's Luke, who beams with joy since he made Kate Mrs. Luke McCoy. From West Virginia they came to stay in sunny California. Old Grandpappy Amos and the girls and the boys of the family known as the Real McCoys.
And as you know, this is the major effort of our PTA year. So I'm proud of all of you here who are willing to give your time and effort for this worthy cause. This event is important not only to the school and to the community, but it is of special importance to the students themselves, since we hope to raise enough money to buy much-needed athletic equipment. This equipment would cost... I have the figures here somewhere in my notes. At least I think I have.
Grandpa, wake up.
Put the cards to pass you, Luke. I'll be right out.
Oh, yes. Here are the figures. $284. Now, for the past 7 years, Mrs. Ambrose Gherkin has been kind enough to take charge of this affair. However, realizing the heavy burden that this entails, we hope that this year someone else will volunteer to take over Mrs. Gherkin's duties.
That won't be at all necessary. I'm only too happy to give of myself. Well, now that's all settled.
But Mrs. Gherkin...
It's all settled, dear.
The same goddamn thing happens every year. Judge Gherkin's wife takes over and the fair don't make no money, ain't all.
May we have quiet, please? Now, to proceed with our plans. I have allocated special booths to the various families. The Fergusons will run the bean guessing game. And the Edwards will have hot dogs and cotton candy, as usual. And the McCoys will have the fish dip.
The what dip?
Fish dip.
Fish?
Dip. For 10 cents, the customers can dip into the tank with a little net, and if they catch a fish, they can keep it for a pet.
Well, now, that's the craziest thing.
Miss Gherkin, I wonder if we could figure out our own booth?
Yeah, we don't want to do no fish dipping.
It so happens it can be very exciting.
For the fish, maybe, but I can think of something be a whole lot more exciting for the customers.
Grandpa, I got me some ideas, too.
It's good, Luke. I'll make him a first assistant.
Grandpa, I think we ought to work on this equal.
Gentlemen, may we proceed?
Sorry, Miss Gherkin, but anyways, you can count on us for a booth. Me and my grandson here, we'll work side by side, pooling all our brains together. Fair enough with you, Luke?
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Well, now, it's just a matter of deciding which one of my ideas we want to use.
Will you stop leaning on me? I'm trying to draw.
Luke, if you had our teacher, she'd make you stay after school.
Well, it's just a sketch. Now, that's the way we're going to build a booth. Miss Gherkin wants them all about the same size.
Well, I think it's just perfect. I bet we'll have the best booth there.
It might be at that.
Little Luke, will you help me find some crepe paper?
I don't feel good.
Would you do like your sister asked you?
Ah, gee.
Hey, Luke. Got something for you. Look what I got down the barber shop. We can hang this right up in the front of the booth. Cut off that calendar part there, and nobody's going to look at it anyways.
Look, Grandpa, you can't hang up nothing like this in a school.
Why not? Why, they should have them buzzing around that booth like flies.
Just forget it, will you? Forget it. I got everything worked out right here.
Well, now, look, I ain't decided what idea I'm going to use yet.
Yeah, well, I thought of something in the meantime, Grandpa. You see, we're going to have a balloon game.
Balloon game?
Yeah, we sell 3 darts for a dime, you see, and if anybody breaks a balloon, they win one of Hassie's gingerbread men.
Oh, you're joking, ain't you, Luke? I'm joking.
What do you mean?
Well, gingerbread man. Why, this is beginning to make that fish dip sound real exciting.
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with the prize we're giving. Gingerbread man has got wide appeal.
You an angel.
Well, now, Grandpa, me and Hassie, we decided on the balloon game.
You never thought to ask me about it? Nothing, huh? Suppose I was to tell you I want no part of it, and that's it.
Now, Grandpa, we might just as well be peaceful about this thing. I mean, after all, you and me, we're going to be working together in the same booth.
Oh, no, Luke. There ain't no booth big enough for the two of us.
What?
I'm going to build my own booth.
Well, all right. All right, just go ahead and build a booth. Go ahead and build one.
You bet I will. You know, what do you know about making money anyways?
Well, I don't have to be no J.P. Morgan to get somebody to step up to the booth and break a balloon.
Well, now let me tell you something. This business of raising money is just like anything else. Takes experience.
Experience, huh? Well, there happens to be such a thing as young blood, too, you know.
Well, I'll think of something. I got it, Luke. I got it. You just wait to see that money come a-pouring in.
Grandpa, you got a funny gleam in your eye. You up to something?
Me? Up to something? Now, what kind of a question is that for you to ask your gray-haired old grandpa?
Can you tell anything by reading the pictures, Grandpa?
Oh, a little.
What kind of games are these?
Oh, these are charity games. They're too hard to set up.
What are we gonna do?
Oh, I'll think of something. I got an ID. It's a humdinger.
What is it, Grandpa?
It's a surprise. Why did they put a decent-sized head on these nails?
Senor Grandpa, why don't you buy some new ones?
What are you trying to do, be a funny man or something? Go straighten me out a few more, huh?
Si, senor.
Here, little Luke, see if you can find me a board about a foot wide.
Okay, Grandpa.
Hi, Peppino.
Yeah.
Hey, you're beginning to look pretty good.
Oh, thanks, yeah. Well, how's Grandpa's stand coming?
All right, if nobody blows on it.
Yeah. What kind of a game is he figuring on having over there?
He didn't tell me.
Oh, not that it makes any difference to me, you understand, but, well, he must have given you some kind of a inkling, didn't he?
Inkling?
A hint, a little hint?
No. I asked him about it a few times, and the nicest answer he gave me, I cannot repeat it.
I'll be right back, Hassie.
What do you want?
The bracing bit.
There's a hardware store 2 blocks down the street.
Well, now, look, that's a McCoy bracing bit. I got as much right to it as you have.
Well, I'm using it.
You're using a hammer.
Well, I'm using the bracing bit in this hand.
I'm taking it.
You do nothing of the sort.
Yes, I am. I'm taking it.
Hello there.
Hello.
Oh, howdy.
It's nice to see you McCoys working together hand in hand.
Don't seem to see this booth on my chart, just the one over there.
Well, this is sort of extra booth, you see. But I'll guarantee you'll be happy with it. Sort of make up for them 7 lean years.
What kind of a game are you planning to have?
Well, the game is a sort of a surprise.
I'm sorry, Mr. McCoy, but I must know.
Oh, you mean what kind of a game? Well, let's see now. I'll explain it to you. It's round.
I see.
And it's got little pegs in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's made of wood. And then it's got these things all shooting out from the centers. Yes, that's a pretty good picture of it.
Thank you, Mr. McCoy. It's important that we know these things.
It's got paint, too. I'm going to be using this. You what?
Now, give me that.
I need it.
Well, I got to bore a hole. Now, just... Ow!
There's your hole.
I got the paint on the brush.
Good. Just about got the game all set.
Oh, I would like to see it.
Well, there it is. All I got to do is paint the numbers on it. What do you think?
A gaming wheel. What are you going to get for prices?
You'll find out.
Surprise. Senor Grandpa, for 1 minute, I thought you were going to have gambling for money.
You know something, Peppina? You hit the nail right on the head.
Gambling?
Sure.
In a school?
Do you know of a better way to raise money?
But nobody has ever gambled in a school.
They always got to be a first, and this is for charity. I'm going to show everybody, especially a fella by the name of Luke McCoy, just how to raise money.
But, Senor
And
Grandpa...
you're going to work right alongside of me.
I just remembered. I have a date in Mexico City.
Well, that's nice. Maybe things will work out better that way.
What do you mean?
You not being at the fair when Conchita's father asked me who kept his daughter out till 4 o'clock in the morning?
What time do I start to work?
Right now. Help me put this wheel back there on that mop handle.
Round. Round. Got little things coming out of it. Round, little things coming out of it. Wood. Wood and round. Round wood. There ain't nothing coming out of it. Now, got to be making something.
Can we start now, Grandpa?
No, we better wait till the crowd gets a little bigger. See, it looks like that wheel needs oil. And get on your box here and oil her up a little.
Okay.
Well, we know what he was building, but what's he going to give away for prizes? Oh, yes, ma'am. Here you are. 3 for a dime.
Yeah, they're really starting to come now. All right, Luke, I guess we can get going now.
Yeah.
Now, folks, just step right over this way. It's the only game in the place that pays off in cash money. Hurry, hurry, hurry. All right, Peter, get going. Come on. Hurry, folks.
I make a bet. I bet number 13.
Man, bets that... Get them Mexican pesos out of here. We use American money. Hurry, 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 folks.
Real gambling. Hey, that's for me.
Get your dime down, folks. Get your dime. Come on, folks, right over here. Cash prizes. Get your dime, don't.
I can't believe it. Gambling.
What are our teachers going to say? Come on, let's go over there.
Oh, miss, you ain't thrown your darts yet.
Maybe later.
What?
Come on now, folks, put down the dime.
You forgot your gingerbread, man.
Right over here where you win your cash money. Get your money down.
Engine number 9. Put your money on the line.
Come on now, folks. Put down a dime. Win a $50. All right, spin it.
Well, ain't bad enough that Grandpa's doing
There we
it.
go.
He's got a minor child working at it.
I'll be suspended.
Come on, number 13. 13.
Disgrace. A positive disgrace.
Oh, what can we do? He's already started it. From the looks of things, he's going to make a lot of money for us.
Bet a nickel, bet a dime. There's a winner every time. Here we go.
I should never have let him open the booth. And I'm going to put a stop to it.
Mrs. Gherkin, it's all for charity.
There we are. It's corrupting the morals of the PTA.
You want to try it, lady?
I'll try number 13 again. It can miss twice in a row.
Mr. McCoy.
Oh, howdy, Miss Gherkin. You say, would you like to try your luck?
Certainly would not.
Well, would you mind stepping back and leaving the players in?
I want you to stop this game immediately.
Stop it. Well, you wanted athletic equipment for the school, didn't you? Well, by tonight, I'll be able to buy you a baseball field.
Are you going to stop this or aren't you?
Not on your life.
Well, we'll see about that.
All right, now, we all coming here, folks? Leave a rip, little Luke.
Okay, folks. Step up and break a balloon. We pay 6 to 1 odds. That's 60 cents, cash money.
Hey, that sounds better than this.
Step up, folks. Cash money, yes, sir. We're going to fight fire with fire. Get over there and take their money, Hash. Hey, folks, step over here and get your darts, folks. We give you 60 cents every time you bust one. Yes, sir. It only costs you a dime. That's 6 to 1 odds.
7 to 1 over here, folks. Get your money down.
8 to 1 here, folks. 8 to 1 over here.
9 to 1 over here, folks. 9 to 1.
10 to 1 here, folks. Folks, it's 10 to 1 over here. Stay right over here. We'll go as high as we have to go.
Where do you think you're
10 to 1
going?
odds.
I get better odds over there.
Well, Conchita's father ought to be here in a minute now.
13.
There, Lieutenant.
Here, come on, get your dimes down for the next one, folks.
Grandson's doing it now.
Over here, folks. You can't go wrong.
And I demand that you do your duty.
Step right up.
Okay, if that's how you want it. Come on.
Yeah, step right up, folks. It's the best game at the fair. How about you, mister? Would you like to try your luck?
Win real money here?
Oh, cash on the line, mister. And I can tell that you're a real gambling man.
All right. You're under arrest.
Under arrest?
What for?
Illegal gambling. All right, then. Confiscate his money and put him under arrest. I'll take care of the other one.
How we doing, little Luke?
The cigar box is almost full.
Fine.
You cover any kind of bet here?
Any kind, all is our bankroll.
We're all out on this wheel?
Every nickel of it. Make your bet.
No, thanks. I'm a police officer.
Well, that's all right. We'll leave anybody play.
You're under arrest for running a gambling game.
Under arrest.
I'm just doing my duty. I'll take that.
Now, look, officer, my grandson wasn't responsible for this. Why, this whole thing, it was my own idea.
It's all right, Grandpa. I done just as much as you did.
Well, I'll have to take you both in.
And I was going to graduate next year.
I'm sorry, Hess. I'm real sorry, Luke. I should ought to stayed out of the whole thing.
They were only trying to raise money.
Well, it's not my idea, believe me.
Who was it complained?
I did.
Oh, Miss Gherkin, huh? Well, you finally dipped down and caught yourself a couple of fish, huh? Well, let me tell you, this charge won't stick. Why, there ain't a judge in this county that wouldn't throw that case out of court. Officer, you got any idea as to the judge's name that was supposed to appear before?
Judge Gherkin.
Luke, we got about as much chance as the James boys.
Well, I read over the officer's report, and I see very little doubt as to your guilt. Now, you two were arrested for violation of City Ordinance 638, which prohibits gambling in a public place. Do you have anything to say?
Well, we never figured we was doing nothing wrong, Your Honor.
Yeah, you see, Judge, we wasn't going to keep none of the money. It was all going to buy athletic equipment for the school.
Weren't you in charge of that committee, Sarah?
That's right, Ambrose. And that's why we're here. I certainly wouldn't condone gambling of any kind.
Yes, dear. Weren't you men aware of the fact that what you were doing was illegal?
Well, I didn't think it was illegal, Your Honor. I figured it was just a painless way to get folks to donate for the athletic equipment, you see.
You see, in other years when we had the fair, we never really made nothing.
And that equipment costs a lot of money, Your Honor, and we want to be sure the kids got it.
I see. Well, gentlemen, there doesn't seem to be any question as to your liability in this matter, so I have no choice but to declare you both guilty and fine you $50.
$50?
Which I'll pay myself.
Ambrose, what are you doing?
I'm only trying to help the children get their athletic equipment.
But Ambrose!
If there were more children in that playground, there'd be few of them appearing before me in this court.
But I was just...
Folks, you may leave now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Judge.
Sarah? You're nothing but a meddlesome troublemaker. People always have to do what you want them to. You always have to be the boss. Well, it's time you learned that people have ideas, too. And sometimes they're mighty good ones. Now, I don't want to hear any more of your petty little complaints, or I'm going to get angry.
Now, that's what I call good American justice.